welcome to week 13 of the SMU user Dynasty. We are up to rank 6. Things are looking pretty good for us. We have Virginia this week, and I'm fairly certain we're locked for the conference championship. So yeah, here's the conference standings, and it's looking like it's going to be us and Virginia Tech. Should be a good game. Should be an exciting game. I'm looking forward to it. I know he's looking forward to it. The winner will be guaranteed spot in the playoffs, and the loser may still get a shot at it, just kind of how things have gone. But only time will tell. In terms of what we have left, we have obviously Virginia this week, and then we will have California the next week. And then it'll be the week 15, and then the conference championships. And probably in the conference championship, I'll probably do a deep dive on our recruiting, kind of show what we've gotten so far. Could have been better in terms of recruiting, but we were competing with a lot of bigger schools that have better grades, and they won out on a few guys, but we still got a lot of the guys that we really wanted, we targeted really hard. We got them pretty early on, so things are looking good in that department. So before we get into this game, one thing I want to touch on is, Heisman and awards. We're not going to really show standings right now. We've been experimenting with different playbooks. Our offense is kind of taking a back seat in some of those awards. We were up there with a couple guys. I know Knighton was in the Heisman contention there for a little bit, but we were more run-heavy offense in a sense, and really throwing the passes to the backfield. And we've been kind of trying to evolve the offense, and we finally, I think, we're going to have a new playbook for this game as well, and it's a playbook I'm very fond with. I run it in several other dynasties, and it's probably going to be our playbook with SMU going forward. But I don't know that we'll be able to get our offensive players back into award contention with that, but we do have a lot of defensive players that are up for some awards because we've been absolutely killing it on defense. Without further ado, let's get this Virginia game out of the way. We're going to start this one out on defense. Typically, I start with a blitz, but I think we're going to play a little conservative here, try something new. Maybe I should have blitzed after all. We got some guys with some wear and tear, but it shouldn't be too big of a deal for us. Yeah, get him down. We're off to a pretty good start right here. Anticipating a pass right here. Let's see what they're going to do. Yep, nowhere. 3 and out. This should be the last offensive playbook we change for this season, at least. Like I said, I'm very fond of it. I still have access to my RPOs. We all know I love the RPO. But I'm just a huge fan of having a playbook where I can approach from many different angles. We can run out of shotgun, we can line up under the center, things of that nature, and still be able to take shots down deep when necessary. So it looks like we are in a hurry to get off the field with what looks like might be a 3 and out. Yeah, it's going to be a 3 and out. So yeah, anybody who's watched an SMU video before will know that we are always slow coming out of the gate on offense. Don't know why, but we always are. I'm not a huge fan of it, but 3 and out on the first drive is pretty common for us. Let's see if this defense can hold, though. Yeah, they're going to hold. 3rd and 5. Big 3rd and 5 for this defense. Let's get this ball back to the offense and see if we can actually do something with it. Ooh, a fumble. Get that. That's right, Walker. He is up for an award, and that's only going to make it easier for him to get a little scoop and score action. Defense said we don't need the offense this game. We'll put the points up. Y'all just chill out on the sideline. Free ticket to the game. I shouldn't have moved. I would have been in the perfect position to stop that, but here we are. They're going to hurry up and take forever to snap it. Dumb. That's why it went nowhere. I don't understand that about this computer sometimes. Hurry up offense, then you take forever to snap the ball. And that's why you're in the backfield. Another 3rd down. We all remember what happened on the last 3rd down. Hit that scoop and score. Missed the hit stick. 4th and inches. Defense is doing their job. Now I just got to get this offense going. Just get this one put away quick so we can just chew clock and get out of here. get some rest. It's been a long season. A lot of changes in terms of offensive playbook. Trying to find something that works with the players we have. Knighton here with the sweet feet. But at least we know we can get Knighton started. Hoping that we can get the pass game working eventually. Another big run by Knighton. Knighton's out for a play. He needs a rest. He's been carrying this drive so far. They're just not going to let us have that RPO, are they? Got that RPO once, and they said, nah, we're not going to let that happen anymore. We'll see how they feel about the jet touch pass. Oh, we got a flag. Who's the bomb? You're a bomb. Absolute bomb. Running back with another one. This time it's going to go to Bailey, though. See if we can do this without holding. Be nice. No. In the backfield. Awesome. So it looks like the offense is going to get stymied once again. Big third and about 6 years to go. We got the tight end wide open. Can he get that first down for us? 4th and inches? 4th and inches is just a fancy way of saying we're handing the ball off. And we go in the first quarter with a 4th down conversion. Oh, nice run by the backup. So start of the second quarter here. Let's see if we can get started. Got a wide open on that drag. Big pass to Brinson. Go a little... Usually I run it here. Or something of that nature. But we're going to hit him with a screen. Usually it's a RPO or a jet touch pass, but mixing it up a little bit. See if this defense can keep this 14-0 lead. We're looking for a shutout. Just assert our dominance on this lead. Oh, he's wide open. Almost got there for the sack. Oh yeah, they're gonna be a hurry up. We'll go with some zone coverage. We got a little cook there. Let's change some things up here. Ooh, big hit. Are we just gonna keep doing that? We'll stay in that. Another blitz right here. Can we get home? We can. Big sack right there. 3rd and 14. I hope they don't convert. They ran a screen. That's not good. We were not prepared for that. Should have been paying attention. Defense did their job. Let's see if we can't get us another touchdown right here. It's going to be a big day for Knighton, I think. See if we can just keep it simple. Try to build some confidence up with Stone. Get some small stuff working with these jet touch passes and RPOs. And then hopefully hit them big. I'm not seeing too much of a point to try to do big passes down the field. This little rinky-dink stuff's working for us right now. Looking to keep it that way. Ran to our own guy. So that had potential to be big. But we ran to our own guy. Just check down the tight end right here. A little 2nd and 7 action for us. Let's see what this defense does. There you go, Bailey. Hold on to it. Bailey took a little wear and tear right there. We might be having to pull him. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, it's not looking good. He may need to sit out a drive. So Knight and Bailey both have already taken some wear and tear, so we went ahead and pulled them. I can't be affording injuries to big players like that this late in the season with everything on the line. So we're going to let them sit out for probably... We'll see how they look after halftime. I'm probably not going to bring them back in until after halftime. Got Hudson wide up on the drag. 2-minute warning. 1st and goal. Jet touch pass. Got Brinson. He's pretty quick on this edge. And I did that all wrong. This is not the play call I wanted. So we're going to audible out real quick. And hope somebody gets open. Good job. We're just going to try and power this one in. Johnson is our power back, so it should be easy. So we're up 21-0 now. And to be honest with you, if Virginia's not going to put up much of a fight, we may just be letting some of our guys rest of this game. No point in adding unnecessary wear and tear. But we'll see how all that goes. Still like to have stats. Oh, we're going to go with the old hurry up, huh? Alright. Alright. I'm gonna laugh when you throw an interception. Or even better. Oh, we should have had that. We should have had that. We should have had that. We're better than that. We can do better. See if we can just get an interception or something right here. No, of course not. They seem to be on to our zone attack. So let's see what we can do with some man. That worked out a lot better for us. 3rd and 1, we're gonna bring some pressure. Man worked well for us there. Let's see if we can get some pressure now. Oh, that was weird. Send another little blitz. Don't know what happened. Don't know why we didn't try to pick that off. We just volleyed it up. Come on now. What are we doing, defense? Defense just handed them that first down. I'm none too pleased with it. Gotta admit, I'm not too pleased with the defense's effort during this late half drive they're doing. I want to keep them out of the end zone. That's the end goal here. I don't even want them to get a field goal, if I'm being honest. Barring an interception, though, I believe that they're going to get points this drive. Maybe another scoop and score. Oh, they're going to do a little hurry up, huh? Alright. Let's stop them here. What are you doing? Maybe we can block the field goal. Y'all gonna take forever to snap it? No block. Alright. 3 points for them. Start of the 3rd quarter here. Knighton and Bailey both. Their wear and tear is gone. We'll put them back in the game. I'm not ready to just throw the towel in and say we won. And just as I get done saying that, it looks like Knighton, it takes more wear and tear. So, I don't know. This may be his last drive if he can't stay healthy. Don't want to lose him. He is our best running back. Little jet touch pass action right here. Can I get that edge? I can. And Brenson's fast enough. Ooh. Flaming ankles right there. That's what we like about Brenson. Hoping a lot of these receivers come back. Bailey. Bad angle by the defender. He's going to get that easy touchdown off the jet touch pass. So the biggest thing I like about this new playbook that I found is I'm able to utilize all of my receivers. And that is crucial to me. I don't like being one-dimensional. I like having the ability to get multiple receivers involved. And then we're still running the same defense. Just really haven't found another defense that I like more than the 3-35 type, if I'm being honest with you. But also, this defense really only works if you have a pretty top-notch defensive backs, and this defensive core really has come into its own as the season's progressed. Oh, buddy. Comeback route. So Virginia apparently has found something that works for them, and we are struggling. Need a big stop here. Need something to go our way. I think we're just going to send a bunch of blitzes right now. Come on. I need a big stop from this defense right here. I'm trying to get off the field, trying to get the ball back to the offense. We're going to leave a running back wide open. 4th and inches. They got no choice but to go for it. And it's our job to stop them. Yes. So Knighton's done for the day. I'm not going to risk getting him hurt. We've already subbed him out. Johnson's going to carry us the rest of the way. We're not in a tight contest, so I'm not too concerned with it. And Johnson is more than capable of leading this backfield. Though behind him, not too much. Beyond Johnson and Knighton, we don't have a whole lot in the running back department. Another jet touch pass for Bailey here. Got a little trickery on this play. I have not run this play yet out of this playbook. I'm interested to see how it goes. And it's not going to work. Okay. So I was honestly just curious to see how that play actually worked. I'm not a huge fan of it. We may run it in the future. Maybe. That's right. Incomplete. He set his receiver up to fail right there. If I was that receiver, I'd be very unhappy with that quarterback. Might have some choice words for him. Yeah, get him in the backfield. They've been killing us on the underneath stuff, so we're going to adjust our zones to kind of account for that. It may come back to bite us, and it did. That's on me. We all knew it was going to happen. All because of how I set up the zones. Hate to see it. What in the world? I didn't mean to run this defensive play. We're going to see how it works. Start of the fourth quarter. And I was right there. Incomplete though. That should have 100% been an interception, but I wasn't paying attention. Ooh. 3rd and 10. We're coming with some heat. Yeah, sit down. It's going to make it 4th and 5, and Virginia has no choice but to go for it. And we're going to be in a little Tampa 2 action. Get that sack. Get that sack. The Virginia fans are rather upset with their team right now, and who can blame them? They're getting absolutely worked. Johnson with a handoff here. See if we can't get Hudson right here. We're just going to throw it up to him. See what he can do. Oh, come on, Hudson. That had so much potential to be super great, and he dropped it. He did drop that one, though. It's like Hudson's got a little wear and tear now going for him. Everybody's just getting beat up this game. Nice cutback by Johnson. Johnson's having the game of his season. So he came out for a spell. Bailey wide open for a touchdown. So in terms of stats and passing stats specifically here, we're not going to have that many yards as we normally would because we've been having a lot of short fields to work with here. But we are going to have a lot of offensive touchdowns. We'll make up for it, though. We'll possibly get Preston Stone in the 200 yards passing. We'll see how everything kind of works. Can we get the sack again? Thank you. Oh, my. Wow. Would have preferred to have the sack right there, but we'll make do. We'll make do. Oh, another almost interception. We've had no interceptions in this game. This is probably a first. We're usually good for a few interceptions. That was a slow toss. So that went absolutely nowhere for them. Don't know why they're still going for it. It's kind of dumb if you ask me, and I shouldn't have threw that. Shouldn't have threw it. Shouldn't have threw it. Shouldn't have threw it. I knew it. Look, we all know I'm pretty much guaranteed to throw a pick six off an RPO in any game I play. It's just like the only thing you can have as a guarantee with me. Like I'm going to do it at least once. And I don't know why I do that. That was nice blocking there, 11. Couldn't pay for blocking better than that. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Yeah, hold on to that, please. Thank you. It would appear that Brinson now has wear and tear. I just want 200 yards passing. 200 yards passing, and I'll just run the rest of this clock out. But y'all aren't going to let me have it, are you? Y'all are mean. He called it. That should be 200 yards passing. If it's not, I'd be rather surprised. We're just going to let Johnson kind of take it the rest of the way here. You know, if I'm being honest here, the way Johnson's kind of toted the rock, he might be getting some more carries from here on out. We've kind of let Knighton, you know, just have all the work. I'm just going to throw it right to Robertson. All right. Interesting choice by the quarterback there. But we won't complain. We should be able to ice it from here on out. I think we just need 1 first down. Or they'll just let us keep running like that. If they're not going to stop him, I'm just going to let him eat. But I'm ready to do something. This one's over. I don't want anybody to get hurt. We're going to nil it out. We can get out of here. And it is a big win for SMU, 42-10. Absolutely dominated Virginia. Johnson had a great game. Hopefully Knighton gets healed up. And Johnson's going to be your player of the game. Phenomenal performance by him. He may be getting some more work. Post game stats for you here. Preston Stone almost perfect on the day. 23-25, 230 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, and then 1 interception that I just shouldn't have threw the ball, but I did. In terms of rushing, Johnson, 102 yards on the day, 2 touchdowns, absolutely killed it. Knighton, though, 7 for 45. He probably would have hit the century mark, but we wanted to preserve his health. Receiving, spread it down pretty well amongst our key receivers that we like to throw to here. We got Hudson, Bailey, and Brinson all get 6 receptions. Hudson gets 58 yards, Bailey for 49, Brinson for 79. Bailey got 2 touchdowns, and Knighton had a touchdown off the screenplay. Defensively, we weren't on the field much. A lot of 3 and outs or 4 and outs there at the end. So not a high tackle game. We got Harmon, Robertson, and Walker, Sanders Jr., Inquibia all getting 2 apiece in solos. In terms of total tackles, McGill would lead the way. Tackles for loss, Roberts and Wilson would get 3 apiece. And then 3 sacks on the day, Booker Jr., Roberts, and Wilson all getting 1 apiece. And then the lone interception where they threw it right to him, Cameron Robertson. And then Booker Jr. also had a forced fumble with Walker doing the scoop and score. That's going to wrap up things here in week 13 for us with SMU. Big win. Things are looking up for us. I have the offense that I want to run. Defense is playing perfect in the scheme that we're running. And we're looking to pretty much this. I think this guarantees us a spot in the ACC Championship. I could be wrong, but I'm fairly certain that even if we lose next week, we still got a spot. All right, we up to number 5 in the country. We're taking on California here, number 10 in the country. If you follow Cooper McKnight's series, you would know I use both of these teams. But this should be a good one. If we win, definitely getting that ACC Conference Championship game and pretty much a lock for the playoffs, I think. Fairly certain we'll be taking on Virginia Tech next week should we win this game. It's going to be exciting. Let's get into it. We're going to start things out on defense here. Our defense has been playing lights out these past couple weeks. We're looking to keep that momentum going. We're going to get into the backfield. It's going to make it 2nd and 13 for Cal. And I'm thinking we're probably going to be in line to get quite a few defensive awards. And we're going to start things off with a pick 6. Back on defense we go after the defensive touchdown. And if you've been following the series, you know that I was none too pleased with the way this defense performed at the beginning of the season. But they have absolutely been balling out here of late. Looks like Cal's going to run the hurry-up offense. And, I don't know why. It's not going to help them. We're just too good. I probably shouldn't say that because now the defense isn't going to show up. It's been pretty par for the course in any recording I do. As soon as I start talking good about the defense, just all the bad things happen. Okay, we haven't fixed that glitch. Cool. Offense is going to take over after the quarterback for Cal had a seizure and made it 4th and 10. We're going to... I should have done that. Alright, that's not what I was trying to do there. Don't know why the quarterback went that way. I was trying to step up in the pocket. Knighton's going to try and get us back for us, though. Off to a bit of a rough start, when it's pretty much my fault. After that stupid little play I decided to do. And, yeah, he just came from 10 yards back to return in kind what we did to them. We put a little bit more mustard on that pass. It's probably not intercepted. But, here, we're 7-7 now. Let's see what we can do. Got Brinson going out wide on this jet touch pass. And he's going to fumble it. Good, we recovered. I was going to be really upset if we didn't recover that. I've benched people for less, and we're just not going to block. Cool. I don't know what's going on with this offense. This isn't our brand of football. Knighton, what are you doing? Yeah, I don't know what that was all about. But we're going for it. As we usually do in these scenarios. Yeah, we're good now. Good job, Bailey. I'm not looking to grind this game out. I want to put this one away quick. And we can't get anything on the ground. I mean, is Cal really this good? I mean, I say that, but in our Road to Glory series, that defense is something else. It's got us in a 3rd and 5 right here. Yeah, just get down. Hey, if we got a nickel and dime all the way down the field, we will. Don't tempt me with a good time. Our rushing attack is non-existent right now. Oh, we blitzing. Yeah, we're just gonna catch Bailey underneath right here. Alright, we'll take that. Let's get out a shotgun for a second. Let's go with pistol. We gotta get this run game going. Finally something for Knighton. Beautiful. See if we can keep that up. Knighton didn't get a whole lot of action. We had to get him rested up. Touchdown. Big answer by our offense up there. We threw the pick 6. Let's see if we can keep Cal from scoring here. Try to get a lead. Try to melt some clock. Come on, get him. And of course, hurry up. Shocker. Why wouldn't they run the hurry up? If you hear my dogs, I do apologize. They like to look out the window when they see something, they'll yell. Sack. Pretty solid starting position for us after our defense absolutely showed up. We're going to see if we can't get something a little deep going here. Oh, Lord. Throw it away. Get rid of it, Preston. If I didn't know any better, I'd say they're on to us. Looks like Cal watched film. They know what we like to do. Yeah. So this might be a short offensive drive for us. We'll see. We'll see. Ooh. Oh. 4th and 3. Got a lot of faith in our defense right now. So we're going for it. Oh, we got this. Come on, Hudson. Very good. Very good. And that's why we go for it on 3rd down. Was that Hudson or Brinson who did that? I think that was Brinson, actually. And we're cooking them this drive. See if we can get a little screen going right here with Knighton. Woo! See that spin move? Man's got sweet feet. See, that's the thing with SMU is we don't have any like all-star player that's just super awesome at any given position. We're just a good overall team. And I think that's why we have some of the success that we have. It's because anybody can make a play at any time. We're not relying on just one person. I don't know, why would you run that play? Sometimes hurry up offense just doesn't make any sense to me. Really, you just want to take off a run? I don't like that one. That one's a little upsetting. Just a touch upsetting. Wide open. Looks like they got us in a bad defense. Let's see if we can't change things up a little bit here. Yeah. Don't know about this one. Looks like we're out of position just a touch. But nevertheless, we'll try to do something. Oh, I really don't want them to score here. What are we doing? Lord have mercy. Doesn't matter, they ran it. Please stop. Yeah, 4th inch is good. We've held Jay Knott to absolutely nothing in this game. And I'm loving it. Kicked field goal, yo. Hope you miss it. Try to get this ground game going just a touch more. It's worked well for us out of the pistol. Look at Knighton. Big run by Knighton. Alright, we're going to try and get him a little trickery right here. A little play action pass. Ooh, they didn't bite. But we still got a guy wide open. Slowly but surely we will get down the field. Nowhere for Knighton on that one. It's going to back us up a little bit. Interesting defensive formation they have here. Yeah, we got Hudson wide open. Juke him out. That's what I'm talking about. We'll come out and then wonky little looking defenses. We'll be for it. We'll be there for it. Option play right here. And just whatever. It was a screen pass, not an option play. But it didn't matter. It did not matter at all. Because Knighton couldn't get open. This should be a touchdown. Defense coming back out now. 3 minutes, 10 seconds left. Our offense is always a little slow to get out the gate, but once they get going, they cannot be stopped. And our defense is choking. Yeah, why wouldn't you run hurry up? I don't know about this. Like, come on, you're just not gonna go for the ball? Like, Lord have mercy. All you had to do was turn around and go back. Despicable. Not too pleased with that one. We missed the hit stick in the backfield. That would have been an easy one. Didn't get him that time though. Guess my better judgment here. We're going to blitz again. Yeah. What? No way. Yeah, we're challenging this. There's no shot, right? Whatever. I feel like they paid the refs off on this one. That was not a completion. We're back on offense. I still don't think that was a touchdown. No, we let them absolutely cook us down the field. Defense just got roasted on their last drive. What are we doing here? Oh my god. Why would you go backwards? Why would you go backwards? It was absolutely atrocious. So why are we going backwards? Like, that served absolutely no purpose. But that's going to be a touchdown. I told you. It's going to be a touchdown. Oh, they stopped him. Come on, Hudson. What, did you get tired or something? Throw it away. Why are we throwing it that way? That seemed rather counterintuitive to throwing it away. You'd like to go to the same side of the field that you're currently on. Touchdown, baby. Start the second half here, and we have a pretty commanding lead. Our new offensive playbook we've been using has allowed us to utilize multiple parts of this offense. Shocker, it looks like Knighton has got more wear and tear. He has essentially become quite fragile in this second half of the season. But if we learned something last week, it was that Johnson Jr. is fully capable of carrying this offense. So we're going to let him eat a little bit here. He'll probably be our cowbell next year. Or bell cow. Cowbell, bell cow, doesn't matter. Johnson's probably going to be the feature back. I do believe Knighton is a senior. Oh, Lord. Come on. Well, our first punt of the game right there. Don't know how he came free like that, but here we are, right? And we get stuck. Come on. We should add him in the backfield. Yeah. I don't like that screen. Never works for me, but always works for the computer. So I don't know what they're doing that I'm not doing. Get him down. Don't let him get that first. Thank you. Ooh, I need a big stop here. Big stop. Come on. Yes, sir. Ahmad Walker is having a phenomenal year. A lot of sacks on the season. It would seem Johnson Jr. is still out there for us, so that tells us that Knighton might be out the rest of the game, potentially. Alright, so little RPOs aren't working. So now we have to pass it. Barely get that first, thank you, sir. Juke a few guys out, that'll work. We're going to stay away from RPOs, we're just going to stick to passing and running. Just keep it simple. Let's eat up some clock here, shall we? Look at Johnson. We've been absolutely killing him on these corner routes. Let's see if we can keep it up. Come on, Bailey. Come on, Bailey. Why are you dropping the ball like that? You know better. Looks like Knighton's back in. Let's see. Yeah, he's terrible, but whatever. Just don't let him get hit. Let's get him out. Let him get a little bit more rest. We probably won't need him for the rest of this game. Bailey. I'll tell you what, if Bailey would have dropped that, he would have been benched. Johnson here. Big carry by him. So not a whole lot of work on the ground, but we have been doing well through the air. Let's see if we can keep it up right here. First and goal, we'll take it. I have an idea who might be open on this one. No, he wasn't. Preston Stone gets touchdown. I'm gonna be honest, he might have negative 10 rush yards on the day, and it might have taken him 6 years to run 2 yards, but Preston Stone got him a rushing touchdown. Now we're gonna see if this defense can hold. Get us the ball back. We'll cook some more time off. Drop it. They should have dropped it. I'll stand by that. Yes, like him. Drop it like him. Kyle wants to go for it. Bold move, Cotton. See if it works out for you. That's what we call my ball now. This one's pretty much in hand. Just padding some stats here. Or not. We might just be doing dumb stuff, trying to get people hurt. Forgot blocking was optional on some of these plays. What are you doing, Knight? That's one guy to block. Should have put Johnson in. He would have blocked. Look at Preston Stone. He said, I will not be negative rushing yards today. He now has 4 rushing yards on the day. Now let's put Hudson on a jet touch pass. Look at that. Look, we get blocking now. Maybe it's just a person. Who knows? See if we can't punch this in right here. Another touchdown. Gonna do it for us here. Preston Stone gets player of the game. Post-game stats for you. Preston Stone, 25 of 30. 280 yards passing. 3 passing touchdowns, 1 interception. It's actually 4 passing touchdowns because, you know, we threw a pick 6. So that should be a 4, not a 3. And then I do believe he had 1 on the ground as well. So a bit of a mixed bag on the ground. Johnson gets 11 carries, 37 yards, 1 touchdown. Knighton goes 10 carries for 44 yards. And then Preston Stone goes 4 for 4 in all of them. All 3 of them got a rushing touchdown. In terms of receiving, excuse me, Jake Bailey gets 8 for 70. He gets 1 touchdown on the day. Jordan Hudson gets 7 for 132. No touchdown. Brinson gets 5 for 62, 1 touchdown. Knighton gets 3 for 9 with 1 touchdown. And then Johnson would get 1 reception for 2 yards. Maryland gets 1 reception for 5 yards. Defensively, Davis Robinson would lead the way in solo tackles. Total tackles, he would tie with Wilson and Sanders Jr. for 5. Tackles for loss goes to Walker and Kobe Wilson. They get 3 apiece. In terms of sacks, Walker leads the way with 1.5. Robinson gets 1. And then Wilson would get half of a sack. And our only interception on the day goes to Sanders Jr. And he did take it all the way to the house for a touchdown. And then, we have... Okay, yeah, no fumbles in this game. That is going to conclude our Week 14 game. I think next week is Week 15. I don't know. Conference championships next. I do believe, yeah. See, we're taking on Virginia Tech, as you can tell. California is in 6-2 now. Miami would be 5-2. I think they still had to play their game, but nothing matters because it is going to be SMU taking on Virginia Tech for the rest of our lives. In terms of Heisman Trophy, it looks like it's going to be going to Ollie Gordon. Most likely, he has been the front runner for pretty much the entire season. Awards watch list. Knighton is in the consideration. I think he's 8th for Player of the Year, but I believe this is also going to go to Ollie. Head Coach of the Year might come to Coach Subpar. What do you know about that? Best quarterback, Preston Stone is in consideration. I don't think he'll get it. I think we're just lacking in a few stat areas. Best defensive player, though, Ahmad Walker, having an absolute phenomenal senior year. He is probably going to get it If he doesn't get it, I hope Roberts is the one who gets it. We don't want that guy from Clemson to get it at all. And then Nkwabia has probably got defensive back locked up. He's got a lot of pick sixes, a lot of tackles. Like, this guy's been all over the field all year. Best running back, obviously, Ollie Gordon. There's no better running back in this dynasty file than him. Best receiver, Jordan Hudson's in consideration, but the way we don't really focus on one specific receiver. I know he's had several games where he's been like, great numbers, and then he'll have a game with like 12 yards. So we always throw it to whoever's got the hot hand. In terms of Lombardi, it looks like we're going to lose out to Peter Woods of Clemson. Hopefully Roberts can do something in the conference championship to kind of push him over the edge, and maybe he'll get it. Roberts is in line to win best defensive end. We do have a guy in the running for best interior lineman. Will he get it? I don't know. I don't know how this how this award's even done. Best tight end, Maryland's in there, but like, I think he's 10th. Yeah, it's 10th. Yeah, just not a whole lot of possibility of him getting it. We don't utilize our tight end as much. That may be something we incorporate more in the future. We'll see how the offseason goes. And then both of our coordinators are up for the Broyles Award. Best linebacker, Ahmad Walker, the greatest. And then Brashard Smith is in line to win Returner of the Year. He has had a phenomenal year returning. I think he's got a couple punts and kicks returned for touchdown. Now, this is the current lay of the land for your college football playoffs. SMU, obviously, Georgia, Oklahoma State, Ole Miss, and Virginia Tech, I know for a fact, are all user teams. I don't think anyone else in this bracket is a user team. Some of them started out as user teams and then got the boot because they wouldn't be active. But this is subject to change, obviously. We'll see how the conference championships and everything go. I think regardless, us and Virginia Tech should have a spot. We're both pretty high up there. Virginia Tech's probably going to move up, and we're probably going to move up in the standings for the conference championship. So you're going to have like probably a top 5 matchup right there. Briefly kind of touch on our season stats from this point. Princeton has had a phenomenal year. 3,400 yards passing, 36 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, averaging about 283 a game. So he's had a really good junior year. Hopefully he comes back. Not hopeful. He may decide, hey, you know what? It's time to go to the pros. In which case, we have other quarterbacks who could fill that role. Kevin Jennings would probably be our starter from that point. We also have some freshmen coming in who could give him a run for his money. Rushing, Knighton, he might get 1,000 yards on the year. Really just depends on the flow of the game in the conference championship and then the playoffs. So like he should get to 1,000. No guarantees though. And then you got Johnson, who here of late has been getting a little bit more of a work, and we've been impressed with what he's done. Receiving though, Hudson will be our only 1,000-yard receiver. We might have a couple guys with double-digit touchdowns, but Brinson's probably got the best possibility of breaking 1,000 of who's left. I just don't see Bailey doing it. He's not a deep threat. He's more of an underneath, the jet touch pass and Chris cuts, getting outside. It's possible, but I think Hudson might be our only one. And he's a junior, so he'll be coming back. We're looking forward to it. Defensively, like I said, Nkwabia has been everywhere. He is our leader for solo tackles. He is our leader for total tackles. Like, he is everywhere. Now, in terms of tackle for loss, Ahmad Walker, 28 tackles for loss. Absolutely crazy. Robertson with 26. Sacks, Ahmad Walker leads the way. He's got 8 sacks. Robertson has 7.5. Robertson has 6.5. Roberts has 7.5. And then, we got some other guys underneath him. Nkwabia has a sack. I mean, like I said, this guy's phenomenal. He's also got 6 interceptions. I said 7 earlier. I think I'm getting some Dynasty files confused there, but he's got 6. And then, we've been pretty good about picking the ball off. I wouldn't pass it against us. In terms of fumbles forced, we've only got 3, and we recovered all 3 of them. So basically, if you put that ball on the ground, you drop the rock, we're picking it up. In terms of defensive touchdowns, Sanders has 2 on the day, or 2 on the year. Walker has 1, Quibia has 1, and Moses has 1. Now, if you pay attention here, Brashard Smith, he has got almost 700 return yards and 1 touchdown in terms of kick returns. Punting returns, he's got almost 200, so he's had a really good year returning for us. And that's where we are in terms of stats to this point in the year. It's been a pretty good year for this team. We had our ups and downs. We finally found a playbook that we just really like for our offense. Our defense has been the same playbook. We might change that in the offseason. I haven't, really. I got to look at what we have. I got to see where we're looking like in terms of personnel before I make that decision. So there you have it. Big win for SMU, 49-17. That's wrapping up week 14. Give you a rundown on everything. After the conference championship, I may do a more in-depth dive on our recruiting to kind of show everybody what we've got so far. I'm going to see if I can set it up to where you can't see who I'm going after. So you don't know their scouting attributes should I have them scouted, and you don't know how much I'm putting on them so that you can counter me, because there are some people still left in this Dynasty file that do watch this, and I'm not giving them free scouting reports. But hey, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.